Welcome back to the channel. Today's today's video is going to be about the news that happened during Comic-Con about almost a couple weeks ago, and pretty much they're just from what I read from this article, they just announced like new comic books that are coming out and books for General Grievous and Mace Windu called Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, which is an interesting title. But and then they also have a comic book for Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan, which might be really interesting to read. From it says that Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Master is getting his own graphic novel. First look inside finds him two key points in his life: when he was a Padawan of Count Dooku, and when he was a teacher to young Obi-Wan. So, which is pretty cool. This is going to be nice to see Qui-Gon with Count Dooku before, the separation. And also before he died right in front of Obi-Wan. And then we got a sequel comic book about Poe Dameron and BB-8. So this story is going to take place before The Force Awakens. Or a lead up to Force Awakens. I want to see how's that going to work. It's going to be interesting. But I hope the story that leads up to it will be good. And then Dark Horse is making a Star Wars Bad Batch comic book, which is going to be nice to see because the Bad Batch is a cool set of clones. Hunter's one of my favorite clones. He's just cool. I have no other reason. I do, but that's another story. And then after that, we just see more concept arts and of the Star Wars High Republic adventures, and also story arcs that lead to the Nihil space. I haven't read any of the High Republics yet. I'm gonna try, but my opinion of it will be on a separate video because it deals with timelines of the High Republic and the Old Republic. But the one comic I might be interested in, it might be like just a different point of view of Vader's castle, which I want to see how that turns out. Because Darth Vader is one of my favorite Star Wars characters, and Anakin Skywalker. Even though they're both the same people, but they're just really cool. And then right here, we got some really cool concept art of the High Republic Jedi Knights Temple Guards. So, my favorite one out of these four, it will be him. Because most of these guys, except the Wookiee, has like some form of cape. He looks really cool. I like his design. But I want to see more of like everything else, like the bag and all that. But yeah, I would say this was first or second because this one's better because of the shorter pads and how he looks. Anyways, and then a new book for the High Republic. All this is a new High Republic books that I might read and review it on this channel. And then we have a book about the Acolyte, which will continue later. And then we got another more Star Wars High Republic comics that is continuing for 2025. So this issue number 2 won't be out until next year. And then and this one, Jedi Knights, this one will be interesting to read. This is a story about, this takes place prequel to the era. So I think this is one of the comics that have been going through the news media about the prequel era, about like everything that's before the Phantom Menace. So I'll definitely be reading and covering on the channel. And then we got Star Wars Insider. That'll be something to look into. Because it was just short stories of the Star Wars Insider. So it'll be short stories of the High Republic and stuff. Which will be nice to read because it's just short stories. And then that's pretty much it. I know this is old, but for those who haven't heard or know this, I'm glad you guys able to watch and enjoy. I'll see you guys later. Take care and have a great day.